Hi, my name is Laine Forsythe, and I am a 6th grader at Mason County Middle School. And some things I enjoy are painting, and I like to read a lot. It calms me and takes me away sometimes. And I also like to run. I run cross country. The reason that I didn't choose to get baptized before, because I had been wanting to, but I just never thought if I was ready, because I always forget things and just do my own thing, and I'm not very good remembering things. Like I said, I forget a lot. And I was always nervous that I would forget how to follow in his footsteps, and I'd go off and I'd just leave it behind, and then people could say, oh, you can't do that now that you're following him or whatever. And I know that's not how it is, and somewhere in my mind it just kept on nagging at me, so I just never did. But recently, when I went to mix with the middle schoolers, one of the last days, a lady came, and she was from a really big church in California, and she told a story of when she was little, and she used to swim in this lake with her father and a bunch of other kids, and her favorite thing to do would go up to this dock out in the lake and jump back off, and then just get on and jump back off over and over. But then one time when she was a little bit older, she realized that all she had been doing is jumping, and she wanted to try something new. So she said in her young little mind, she thought, oh, let's do a backflip. She never done it before, she said, but she wanted to, so she did it, and she was so excited because she did it. But then she tried to come back up, and all of a sudden she felt the dock. And she felt the dock above her head, and she couldn't get out. She had flipped so far, she went back under the dock. And she was so nervous. She said it was probably only 10-20 seconds, but it felt like 10-20 minutes to her. She was all freaking out, like, what if I die here? What if I can't come back up? Why am I under here? Why do I have to be under here? Help, just help. And then all of a sudden she felt her dad pull her out of the dock. And he said, I watched you do that flip. And he said, you did it, and you messed up, and I was there to save you. And she said, it was like Jesus. Jesus is always going to be there in the water with you. And that's when I kind of just felt that, my worries were just, I realized too that God would be in the water with me. Later that day, they did a thing where it was to make your first decision in the name of Jesus, and you were to come up to the stage, and you were to press this button, and when anybody pressed it, all the lights would blare on, because the lights were off on the stage, and I wanted to so bad, but I just wouldn't move. And eventually, Missy saw me, and she asked if she wanted to walk me up, and I said yes, because before I could change my mind and start overthinking it. So she took me up there, and I pressed the button. It felt good, because everybody started cheering once I hit it, and I just felt like I had people around me. And I just hope to have more people around me. And I want to be baptized today because I want everyone to recognize that I am a follower of Christ.